Their field? The construction of industrial plants, factories and power stations, with a focus on renewable energies. Their mission, project management of construction processes milestone by milestone, with the goal of quality management to a deadline. Their USP, the comprehensive, holistic Q7 quality concept, which includes all 7 stages of planning and construction. Their focus, communication with all involved in planning and construction at every phase of the construction process. Their names, Maik Rienecker and Tobias Frey. Their company, Steel Inspect. Their office, a central location in the middle of Europe, in Albbruck on the River Rhine. Their sphere of influence, worldwide, with the emphasis on Europe and the Far East. We meet Maik Rienecker in the Community Waste-to-Energy plant in Ludwigshafen, GML for short, where he's in charge of project management and quality supervision in the phases of implementation planning, construction and final installation on behalf of IMP Deutschland. This is the completion of the shell construction for the first boiler. At the moment we're going full steam ahead with the installation of the boiler. And what are the critical moments? The delivery of the material, the installation of the material, individual assemblies and system or component approval at the plant. With such a large number of construction phases and project participants, it's always possible that efficiency may suffer. That can never be completely excluded, but it can be reduced through communication. Ensuring quality through communication is a top priority for Maik Rienecker's co-managing director and partner Tobias Frey. We meet him in a company that makes steel sections for use in solar technology and silo construction. My job is above all welding supervision. I also advise the company on the quality management system, how to execute, maintain and service it. The engineering guidance begins in advance of the actual product manufacture. If there are queries from customers, we see if it's a matter of welding technology, that it's purely an engineering issue, and then say which personnel should be deployed and what welding procedure should be followed. His training in the field of machine mechanical engineering brought Tobias Frey to the field of quality management, which was the main focus of his job in a nuclear power station. I'd always had the motivation to develop my skills across the board, starting with manufacture and welding technology and on to testing technology, all to be seen under the heading of quality management. His partner and co-managing director Maik Rienecker is fully aware of the importance of quality management in his role as project manager on building sites. I worked on projects in different capacities, as a startup engineer, as a buyer, as a procurer in different areas, and later also in project management. That taught me that the focus always has to be on quality. We are back in the GML Community Waste-to-Energy plant in Ludwigshafen, where Maik Rienecker supervises the communication between everyone involved, in regular meetings in the control center of the INP project management. The construction engineer is there, the process engineer is there, and the administration for time management and scheduling and quality control is also there. Assembly supervision on site and the components that are delivered. For Steel Inspect, having quality in focus means, besides the big picture, having an eye for details and critical moments. In the case of the waste-to-energy plant, this means the process of boiler assembly. The large parts that are brought in by crane are installed with great precision, and we, as the project team, supervisors for the client, always ask ourselves the question where we have to intervene. At the moment, we don't have to do very much because there's so much installation experience available here. Where we do get involved is with interim approval, components and system approval. Like the motto says, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. And for Maik Rienecker and Tobias Frey, the mission is holistic monitoring of the process management with their Q7 quality concept, which covers all the phases involved. That means ensuring the quality through communication between all those involved, regardless of trades and in every phase of planning, through to completion and approval. Steel Inspect, because quality matters.